Hi and welcome back to The Piece of Resistance. I'm your host Abigail Wright. Today we are talking again about habits and Gretchen Rubin's Better Than Before book. But I am going to keep it a little short because I've been very busy rehearsing with the Center for Contemporary Opera on our opera Jane Eyre. It's a new opera written by Gretchen, and the score is amazing. It's being beautifully directed, musically and otherwise. It's really a wonderful, wonderful piece. So if you're in Manhattan and you want to check that out, that'll be October 20th and 22nd at the K Playhouse at Hunter College. So hope to see you there. And either way, today again we're going to be talking about habits. I've been reading Better Than Before by Gretchen Rubin, so thank you for helping to hold me accountable to reading that book. According to my Kindle, I'm about 37% of the way through it, and I would probably be doing it much more slowly if, as an obliger, I didn't have this external motivation. So thank you for that. If you don't know what I'm talking about when I say that I'm an obliger, you might want to check out last week's episode about the 4 tendencies, because it really does inform everything that Gretchen Rubin talks about in terms of habits and how each person approaches habits differently. This week we're going to be talking about the 4 foundational habits that Gretchen Rubin outlines in her book. And the reason that these 4 habits are foundational is that she has found in her research and in her own experience that each one of these 4 habits helps to reinforce other good habits throughout our lives. So the first one is to sleep. The second is to move. The third is to eat and drink right. And the fourth is to unclutter. I completely understand why sleep, exercise, and eating well are on there. And as a singer, I totally understand why drinking well is also on there, because water versus alcohol makes a big difference in my singing. But I'm surprised that Gretchen Rubin put drinking habits and also the uncluttering habit in her book, because she talks about how you don't really need to drink that much water, and how some people don't seem to mind the clutter in their lives. So I'm not sure why she makes it a foundational habit for all of us. I'm guessing it's because for the majority of the population, these are 4 habits that will really lead to a better than before life. While I'm on my quest to make my life better than before, and in reading this book, I wanted to see how well I'm doing with my foundation 4 and improve them if I can. And I'm using some things that Gretchen calls commitment devices. These are external devices that you use. They don't necessarily have to be devices. They could be people or different tricks that you use to keep yourself externally motivated. For me, I actually do have a couple of technological devices that help me to stay motivated on my foundation 4. To help me move, I use my Misfit watch, which if you press here, you'll see how many steps I've done for the day, which is about half of my goal, which is 10,000 steps. And my health insurance actually helps me to stay even more motivated, because they give me the incentive of $1 per day every time I reach my steps goal toward an Amazon gift card. So I really love that motivation. That helps me a lot, and I tend to keep going on my steps goal. My physical therapists have actually attributed it to why I'm doing very well in my physical therapy. So that's exciting. I also use an app called Gym Pact that you can download on your phone, and you basically set a bet against yourself. There's a community of people using this app, and you say, okay, I'm gonna go to the gym 3 times this week, and for each day that I miss, I will pay $15. And the way that it tracks you is you show up to the gym and you log into the app, and it checks on GPS that you're at your gym, and you have to be there for at least a half an hour before you log out, or your pact doesn't count. I have found this to be immensely helpful for me. The idea that $15 will get removed from my PayPal account is very, very motivating to me. And so I make sure that I get to the gym and I'm doing my bike exercises for my physical therapy 3 times a week. So that's super helpful. Pact has also helped me, that app, P-A-C-T, with eating right. It's helped me because I had a terrible time eating my fruits and vegetables. My boyfriend used to say that when we started dating, I only ate white food. I'm not sure that was entirely true, but I did have a hard time eating my fruits and vegetables. So they also have a pact that you can sign up for where you post pictures every time you eat fruits and vegetables, and you can say how many servings that you want to eat per week, and they keep you accountable as well within the community. The nice thing about Pact is when you keep your pacts, you actually get a portion of the money that everybody pays into it who didn't keep their pacts. So each week you get a small amount also that goes toward your PayPal account, which has been nice, accumulated over a longer period of time. So I did start one new commitment device since I started reading this book, and it's food logging, actually. While I was reading this book, I read that Gretchen recommends monitoring. That monitoring for many people, not all tendencies, but for most of them, monitoring can very much help you see what you're doing in an old habit and transform it into something better. So I am monitoring my food, and I'm doing a new food log through MyFitnessPal. It's an app that you can download on your phone. And what's amazing about this app is that you can search for any food item. You just hit the little plus sign and then search, and it pulls up some of the most obscure items. It's amazing that if you search for example, Daya vegan cheese, it gives you all the different options and all the different servings, and it's kind of amazing what it has in its store. So you just go in, you add each item that you eat every day. And it also syncs with my Misfit app, which is amazing because then it can tell me, you did this many steps today, you ate this kind of food, and you have these many calories left if you want to lose this many pounds in this period of time. It's actually kind of amazing, and it's helping me to eat right. The other nice thing is it syncs with my Pact app as well, so I've been able to create a new pact where I'm committing at first to start slowly to food log 3 days per week. It's not many, but what's funny is that on the 4th day when I thought, oh, I don't really need to log my food anymore, I felt kind of strange. And I thought at the end of the day, wow, I don't even remember what I ate today. I don't like that feeling. So at the end of the day, I went in and logged all my food for the day anyway. So thank you, Gretchen. I'm starting a new habit. As far as sleeping right and decluttering, I haven't really tackled so much head on those two of the foundation for, but just my awareness of those two habits has really changed the way I approach those things right now. I've decluttered my desk and I've decluttered my kitchen table quite a bit. And it makes me feel better about my own working space and about getting things done. And I've also slept better. I've been going to bed earlier, which makes my boyfriend happy because he also has an early schedule. I've been waking up earlier as well, which has helped me a lot getting ready for these rehearsals and really feeling like I'm on task in my day and getting more work done when I've been busy otherwise. So thank you, Gretchen, for helping me to work on my foundation 4. If you haven't started reading Better Than Before by Gretchen Rubin, I highly recommend that you read along with me. It's a fantastic book. And she really does talk a lot about each of the 4 tendencies and how much they influence your habit formation and how to motivate yourself for a better life. If you haven't seen my episode about the 4 tendencies, please go check that out as well. Just so you know, I'm not friends with Gretchen Rubin. She doesn't know me, so I'm not getting anything out of referring this book. I just really believe in it and believe in what she has to say. Thanks again for joining me today on The Piece of Persistence. I'm really enjoying this topic of habits and motivation, so we're going to keep talking about that next time in 2 Fridays as I continue to read Better Than Before. I also recommend that this Sunday, if you are able, at 1:30 p.m., to check out Manhattan Neighborhood Network's airing of our extended version of Jen Ponton's interview from season 1. She's an incredible, wonderful human being, acting career coach, and also actress. She's just amazing. Her spirit lights up the room, and she has so many amazing things to talk about. As an actress, she just starred on The Blacklist and Orange is the New Black. She's been on that Kimmy Schmidt show, which I love, The Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. She's been on 30 Rock. She's in a new film that just came out called Love on the Run. You don't want to miss this episode. She's really amazing. So that's on mnn.org. It'll be live streamed at 1:30 this Sunday. Or if you're in Manhattan, you can check it out on Lifestyle Channel 2, so check out your local listings. Thank you again for joining me. I'm always so happy to hear from you all, and please don't forget to like us on Facebook and subscribe if you want to hear more great content about happiness and success in your life. Oh yeah, and don't forget, Piece of Persistence, mnn.org, Sunday, 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time. See you there.